Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the second game of the finals between Deve and Houseplant in the North American Flash Tournament for Total War Attilla Age of Charlemagne. We have here Deve playing as the Evers, going up against Wolf Houseplant, who is playing as the Kingdom of Mercia. And I like this army from Deve. Very skirmish based. Let's count these skirmishers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 melee cavalry units. So all the task of these cavalry units is to protect one archer. Every cavalry unit can be placed behind one archer and protect them that way. We also have four Ever Horse archers, 2 on each flank. For the cavalry, we've got Ever Lancers and Ever Noble Lancers. These guys are really good. And of course the Ever Guard. And I'm assuming the skirmish contingent are 4 Levy Archers and 4 Ever Foot Archers. Well, that must be. Then, for the Kingdom of Mercia, played by Wolf Houseplant, we have on his left flank Thagan Spearman. I probably pronounce it wrong, but I'll go with it. 2 select spearmen on his left flank, behind a select archer, select axeman, a horseman. In his center we have swords. We have 4 swords. 2 select archers, a royal companion, which is his general unit, and another horseman behind that. Then on his right flank we basically have the same thing. We have 3 spear units, select archer, select axeman, and a horseman. Now, let's press play and see what happens. Now, before excuse me, before I will go into what's into the battle and casting it, I actually want to see what the armor of these units are. So these guys have 10 armor. The better spearmen, of course, have better armor, and the armor of the swords isn't really good, but also not really that bad. I think that I think if I were to choose who has the better advantage this game, I would definitely pick Deve over Wolf Houseplant. So we have some skirmishing going on. We have Deve going around with the horse archers, targeting the select archers, already killing a lot of them, killing 7. And if he can actually take care of the archers of Houseplant, that would actually be very good for him, as then he can just fire at the swords and the spears immediately, or the axes. And since he is, you can see that Deve is trying to draw the attention of some archers away, and I think this is the point that Deve really should go forward with his archers, trying to get some shots in the backs of the archers, or just at the swordsmen and the spearmen. I'm kinda having a sore throat, so excuse me for my coughing and all that other shit. We have Houseplant going forward, basically just trying to rush him, but as you can see, Deve is just firing all the way into these units. Though he is firing 1 unit with 1 archer. I think you should focus 3 archer units on 1 unit to just make them route quickly, so you have more room open to kite. We still have all these horse archers in the back trying to go at the cavalry or the select archers, whatever. And we have Deve, of course, kiting away with his army. What is he doing? Deve is going to commit to a charge, charging into these select spearmen. Select spearmen are just routing, since they only have 10 armor, so these charges are devastating. Losing 1 man in the process, I think that was definitely worth it. It immediately removes 2 units from the field for Houseplant. We have the same thing going in over here. Targeting the units with low armor is actually a very good idea, so you can really get rid of it really fast, and so you don't have to waste any ammo on those units anymore. A charge into the swordsman. I don't think that I don't think that Deve should be charging with most of his cavalry into the unit since he is able to kite. He has the cavalry advantage, he has more cavalry. He is kind of flanking around with these cavalry units, but as you can see there is no cavalry units over here in the center, and I think that Houseplant is gonna take advantage of that. He's moving his cavalry, he's moving forward. I think he's going to commit a charge in the center for Deve, because he charged he charged like 4 cavalry units, and he's not pulling these back over to the center. But what do you have to protect here? You have already one archer to protect this archer. Now you have nothing to protect the center with. So this is gonna be really painful for Deve. He is gonna lose his archers, which is basically, wow. This archer is gonna get saved, but these 2 archers, they're pretty much done. If only the Everguard can stop these cavalry unit. But he is gonna lose 1 Everfoot archer, maybe 2. The axes are going in, so this is probably gonna be the end for these lancers as well. Charging into another spear unit. I don't think you should really charge into spear units. You have every advantage, so you can basically just kite around. You have enough archers, you have enough ammo to deal with everything. And I don't know, I mean, okay, this unit routes and shatters, but you lost like 10 guys in your cavalry unit, while you could just have like 6 volleys with 2 archers to basically rout the unit. I think that's more safe. We have the Everguard engaging with the horsemen over here. Another horseman incoming with the swords. Houseplant is gonna target the general, and if the general for the Evers dies, that is just GG. I remember in my game against Johannes VB, I was playing with, no, against Master Bean, sorry, in the Beta Flash tournament. Just losing my general really just cost me the game. The Everguard routing is gonna get sandwiched between these swordsmen and this cavalry unit. Everguard routing, if he now kills the general, I think it is game. These horse archers have done a really good job. Deve is gonna try and get into the royal companions, dealing a lot of damage. These horse archers are shooting as well, but getting countered by all these select archers that are still alive from Houseplant.
The men are running, cowards!
This is a really close game so far, but it was very dangerous play from Deve. There are not a lot of units left for Houseplant, but he's got 2 cavalry units which are basically killing the archers right now, and there is no cavalry unit close enough to basically deal with the cavalry. And if Deve loses most of his archers, he might just not have enough to kill off the rest of Houseplant's army.
Our men run from the enemy! This is shameful!
Deve is trying to kill the general of Houseplant, but the general routes. General is probably gonna shatter, but I don't think it's gonna die. He is still targeting it. He's most likely not gonna get it. Oh man, we have all these units blobbed here. The Aval Noble Lancers were forced to charge in, because otherwise all these units would be exposed. That means that Deve is gonna lose this Lancer, and he doesn't have... He only has 1 Lancer left then. To deal with 2 cavalry units, to deal with a swordsman, to deal with a spearman, and 2 archers that are basically full. We have a horseman routing, the Ever Noble Lancers routed, and oh my god, the 2 wavering horsemen. Oh, these archers! Because of these archers, the Ever Noble horsemen will rout, and now Deve is probably gonna fire with whistling shot or fire arrows into the horsemen, trying to kill them by morale penalties. And we have all these fragility. Most likely the general of the Evers left the field. and that means basically that it counts as equal as general dying. So there's probably a big morale penalty. You can see -9, -9. These units, full strength, are just gonna rout.
The men are losing faith.
Houseplant, probably firing with whistle shot and flaming arrows, is gonna rout this unit as well. They're not shattered, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. The unit's coming back. Horse archer charging into all these archers. Archers getting fired upon by archers, of course. The sword's killing off an ever horse archer. Not wavering at all.
The men are running, cowards.
Another ever horse archer charging in. And being fired upon with arrows. This is also going to do some friendly fire. But I don't know if it's worth it. The horse archers are winning. These are routing and are almost out of ammo, but wow, this is a very close game. I thought the others were done, considering how they lost a lot of units at some point. And oh, these horse archers rout, and now these are just levy archers against select archers. They have 4 morale,
Men have given up and are running
and
for
levy
their
archers have
lives.
20 morale. So the archers of Deve have more morale at the moment, and we have these forces of Houseplant routing. Who is going to win? Wow! Who's gonna take it home? Houseplant not going into loose formation, I think. Getting fired upon on multiple angles.
The tide of battle turns in our favor. Enemy units have been rallied.
I think this is it. Deve turning it around. Wow. That was insane. That was insane considering how Deve played. I really thought that Houseplant would win. Deve exposed his center, got a lot of archers killed. He preferred to actually took the engagements with his cavalry instead of just kiting all the way back with his archers, which was probably his intention. Man. Damn. Alright. I will talk to you guys later.